come back to Iraqi Dinar news. We have a major development to report on the Iraqi Dinar. This isn't just another story. It's a monumental moment that has captured the attention of investors and analysts across the globe. We can now confirm that Iraq's official government publication, Iraqi Gazette, has released a new public exchange rate for its currency. This information is no longer just a topic for discussion or speculation, a matter of public record and legal fact. The announcement, which is dated September 6th, 2025, provides clear and verifiable details about the Central Bank of Iraq's recent monetary policy adjustments. This decisive action has officially brought an end to years of anticipation and conjecture. The significance of this announcement cannot be overstated, as the Iraqi Gazette serves as the country's official source for legally binding laws, regulations, and financial declarations. Policy or rate is published within its pages. It carries the full weight of the law, leaving no room for rumors or doubt. This publication effectively moves the conversation about the Iraqi dinar's value from the realm of speculative discussion to a concrete, confirmed reality. Formal and verifiable act that signals a new chapter for Iraq's currency and its standing in the global financial landscape. The confirmed rate is now accessible to the public and has begun to circulate on international financial platforms. The official government document goes into explicit detail about the new monetary policy, including the specific implementation timelines and official directives from the Central Bank of Iraq. It clearly states that the new exchange rate, 1 Iraqi dinar equals 391, is a core part of a wider economic reform strategy. Publication also includes a direct statement from the Central Bank of Iraq indicating that the new rate is being implemented immediately. This commentary is crucial because it highlights a coordinated effort between Iraq's monetary authorities and international regulators, underscoring that this is not merely a domestic change, but a globally recognized financial reform. Financial institutions and trading platforms around the world have already started to acknowledge the Gazette's publication. Major banks, foreign exchange desks, institutional investors have been adjusting their systems to reflect the newly confirmed valuation. The speed of this global response is a testament to the credibility of the source. For years, financial experts and currency holders have been awaiting a definitive signal, and the official nature of the Gazette's release has provided precisely that. It's a major logistical undertaking for the world's financial systems to recalibrate. The official nature of the announcement makes this adjustment a mandatory procedure. Valuation of the Iraqi dinar has been one of the most intensely followed financial topics in recent history. But the Central Bank of Iraq has been laying the groundwork for this moment for over 2 years. One of the key indicators was the central bank's comprehensive audits, which demonstrated that Iraq's financial reporting and reserves were solid and compliant with international standards. These audits were critical in building confidence among both domestic and international investors. Historically high level of foreign reserves created a strong financial foundation, which was a necessary prerequisite for a revaluation of this magnitude. Additionally, has been actively working to increase the dinar's international standing. The country has been pushing for its energy contracts and oil sales to be settled in dinars rather than exclusively in US dollars. This strategic move was a clear sign of a desire to elevate the currency's global use and prestige. In conjunction with this, has also established several memorandums of understanding with Gulf states and other trade partners to build currency settlement frameworks. These agreements were aimed at supporting regional economic integration and painting a picture of a country that was not only recovering, but also proactively positioning itself for a new era of financial prestige. To fully grasp the magnitude of this revaluation, it's essential to look back at the Iraqi dinar's recent history. Following the 2003 conflict, the currency underwent a severe devaluation which left its value at a mere fraction of a cent for years. By 2022, the dinar had only slightly improved, still trading at a very low rate against the US dollar. These minor incremental changes were subtle clues that the central bank was working to align the currency with stronger economic fundamentals. However, none of those previous adjustments were anywhere close to the scale of the current confirmed revaluation. The dramatic leap in value confirmed by the Gazette is unlike anything seen in recent memory. With the new public rate of 1 dinar to 3.91. Currency has seen an astonishing increase. This puts the Iraqi dinar practically overnight in the top tier of the world's most valuable currencies by exchange rate. This shift has predictably sent shockwaves through global financial markets. Foreign exchange terminals across the world temporarily halted trading of the dinar to allow their systems to recalibrate to the new rates. Major financial institutions, including HSBC and JP Morgan, have already issued internal memos to their employees acknowledging the foreign exchange rate synchronization and the need to adapt their trading platforms. The U.S. Treasury Department has also responded, issuing a directive to domestic banks to ensure that their foreign currency kiosks and digital platforms are updated to reflect the verified new public rates. This swift global response highlights the profound impact of Iraq's announcement. It is not just an economic change, but a major logistical challenge that requires systems, contracts, and accounts worldwide to be adjusted. The fact that top-level governmental and financial bases are actively responding is a powerful confirmation of the revaluation's reality and importance. For many years, tail investors and expatriates who held the Iraqi dinar were often told that their hope for a revaluation was unrealistic speculation. The Gazette's confirmation has transformed what was once considered a distant possibility into a legal and financial reality. The new rate is now a matter of law, giving a definitive answer to a question that has been debated for over a decade. This move validates the patience and long-term view of those who held on to the currency, turning their speculative holdings into a tangible asset. Consider the example of an individual who holds 1 million Iraqi dinars. Under the old rate, that holding was valued at a relatively small amount. However, with the new confirmed rate, that same 1 million dinars now has a significantly higher value. This dramatic increase in value is what makes the revaluation so transformative for individual currency holders. However, with this opportunity comes a responsibility to be prepared. Holders must ensure their bills are authentic and in good condition. As banks may not accept damaged or counterfeit notes, the process of exchanging the currency is not just about showing up at a bank. For larger exchanges, financial institutions may require government-issued identification, tax documents, and even non-disclosure agreements. It is highly recommended that individuals with significant holdings contact their bank's foreign exchange department in advance to schedule an appointment. Many institutions are not prepared to handle large-scale currency conversions without prior notice. Being prepared with all the necessary documents and knowing the process will ensure a smooth exchange. Those who fail to prepare may experience delays or miss out on timely opportunities. To gain a clearer perspective on the implications of the revaluation, we spoke with a number of financial analysts and experts. Dr. Graysol Tamimi, a senior economic advisor specializing in Middle Eastern financial systems, commented that the Iraqi government has finally untied the dinar from legacy constraints. He believes that this is a financial realignment that could position Iraq as a central player in Middle Eastern trade. His analysis supports the idea that the revaluation is a strategic long-term move, not a short-term economic trick, a currency. Market strategist in London, Sarah Donovan, emphasized the speed and efficiency with which this change was executed. She noted that the real shock was not the revaluation itself, how quickly and cleanly it was implemented. The Gazette's publication, she said, removes all ambiguity and forces banks worldwide to update their systems immediately. Her point underscores the power of a legally binding government publication to instantly eliminate doubt and compel a global response from financial institutions. In the United States, an unnamed bank executive from a major institution confirmed that they have already seen back-end rate updates reflecting the new valuation. He mentioned that rates ranging from 3.91 to 4.2626 cents have been observed across major financial institutions. Marks suggest that there may be slight variations in the exchange rate depending on a bank's internal contracts or an individual's specific account status. This possibility means some individuals may have access to a slightly higher rate. These expert voices collectively agree that the revaluation is both real and irreversible. Among currency holders, the term Tier 4B has gained significant attention in recent years. This classification refers to a specific group of private individuals who hold the Iraqi dinar and are expected to receive access to competitive exchange rates during a controlled redemption window. Major institutional holders, such as banks and government agencies, TIAB consists of ordinary people who acquired their currency through various private dealers and online platforms. This group represents a large segment of speculative holders who are now presented with a unique and potentially life-changing opportunity. For those in the Tier 4B group, proper preparation is key. The first step is to organize and prepare your physical currency, ensuring that the notes are clean, authentic, and in good condition. The second step involves gathering all purchase receipts and documentation to help verify the currency's legitimacy. May also be useful for tax purposes later on. Third, it is crucial to have valid government identification ready, as banks will require verified credentials for large-scale exchanges. Lastly, individuals should identify and confirm which banks or redemption centers are authorized to handle this type of foreign exchange. Experts caution against rushing into exchanges at low unconfirmed rates, emphasizing that patience and preparation are critical to a successful outcome. The exchange process can be new and intimidating for many. First step for anyone with a significant amount of currency should be to schedule an appointment with their bank. Given the unprecedented scale of the revaluation, most financial institutions will require appointments for security and logistical reasons. Once at the bank, your dinar will undergo machine authentication and verification to check for counterfeits and validate the condition of the notes. After this verification, the bank will present the official exchange rate, though there may be an opportunity for negotiation depending on the volume of currency and your account status. Large transactions, banks will likely require additional documentation and signatures on non-disclosure agreements or other compliance forms. Following this, you will choose how you want to receive your funds, either as a direct deposit or as a cashier's check. Processing times can vary, with smaller exchanges potentially being instant, while larger multi-million-dollar conversions may take a few days to clear. It is also important to consider the tax implications of such a significant financial event and to consult with a financial advisor before making any large withdrawals or transfers. The entire process is as straightforward, but is highly regulated. So being prepared for each step is the best way to ensure a smooth transition whenever there is a significant financial event. There is an increase in fraudulent activity. Iraqi Dinar revaluation is no exception. We are already seeing reports of fake brokers, imposter bank representatives, deceptive websites claiming to offer special access or exclusive higher rates. These scams often ask for upfront fees or for you to ship your currency to them in advance. It is critical to understand that no legitimate financial institution will ever ask you to pay money in advance to exchange your dinar, request for an upfront fee, or for you to mail your physical currency is a major red flag and is likely a scam. Common tactic is email or phone solicitations that promise special contract rates or secret access if you click a link or transfer funds. These are classic phishing scams designed to steal your personal and financial information. The safest and most secure course of action is to only deal with established, recognized banks and official exchange centers. If you are ever uncertain about a request, you should contact your bank's local branch manager directly for verification. Remaining vigilant and skeptical of any shortcuts or too good to be true offers, you can protect yourself and your newly valuable currency from criminals. Historic announcement has garnered significant attention from international institutions and governments. According to sources, the U.S. Treasury Department has already issued directives to all federally regulated banks, instructing them to prepare for a major increase in foreign currency exchange requests. These internal memos emphasize the importance of complying with anti-money laundering standards and customer protection protocols. U.S. Treasury officials are closely monitoring the situation to ensure that the exchange process in an orderly and secure manner for all U.S. citizens involved. The International Monetary Fund has also issued a statement that, while carefully worded, is clearly supportive of Iraq's monetary reform. The IMF praised Iraq's recent foreign exchange policy as a disciplined and results-oriented strategy for growth. This official acknowledgement from a major international financial body provides legitimacy and credibility to Iraq's entry into global markets at a much stronger position. The combined reactions of the U.S. Treasury and the IMF provide a strong assurance that the revaluation is a well-supported and coordinated event on an international scale. For those who have followed the developments with the Iraqi Dinar, this moment represents the culmination of years of patience and belief. Confirmation from the Iraqi Gazette has now made the revaluation a legal and irreversible fact. This is a moment of great opportunity, but it also demands a clear, organized, and wise approach. It is not the time for haste or fear to dictate your actions. It is crucial to be proactive, organized, prepared to take the necessary steps to secure your financial future. The path forward is clear and requires a few critical actions. First, contact your bank now to ask about scheduling procedures for an exchange. Second, take the time to prepare all of your documents, including your currency, receipts, government-issued identification. Third, securely store your holdings to prevent misplacement or theft. Finally, continue to monitor trusted news sources and avoid falling for rumors on social media. This is not just about a rate change. It is about securing your legacy and your family's financial future with wisdom and preparation.